First things first, shout out to Wolves. Shout out to Wolves. Honestly, Liverpool lose 2-1 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Shout out to Rob Edwards as well. You deserve it. I hope you stay up. I hope you do everything in your power to stay up. Because honestly, this could be the great escape. This could be the great escape for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Honestly, I'm very, very happy for them. Moving on swiftly. Disgrace. An absolute disgrace. But if you don't laugh, you'll cry though. At this point, aren't we used to this? Aren't we used to this so far this season? When it comes to a low block, there is no plan B. There is no plan B for the manager. There's no plan B for the side. There's no plan B at all. When it comes to this manager, he has no idea on what to do when a team comes to him with a low block. That's all that happens this season. Throughout the whole season, have you not seen it? This is not the first time. This is not the first time, and it won't be the last time this season. I'm telling you that for free. It won't be the last time so far this season. Top 4 isn't lost. It isn't lost. I 100% believe that. Top 4 isn't lost. We've got so many more games to go. And of course, we're still on 48 points. Of course, Chelsea got a game in hand and United got a game in hand. But again, top 5 is top 5. Sorry, I shouldn't say top 5 because Champions League spot as well. It is top 5 as well. But yeah, top 5 isn't lost because Chelsea Football Club, I don't really believe in them. But goodness me, we've given them a right go at it. We've given them here's a chance to get in there. We after their last game, when we could have just put them in the bin and said, we're taking that 5th place spot or that 4th place spot. We've given them a chance. We've given Villa a chance and United a chance and just given them hope and said, we're not good enough. We're not you guys. We're not you guys. We are not good enough. Honestly, you guys can be as consistent as you want. We won't be as consistent as you. That's what we said to them. But speaking of the game, let's speak about the game. If I talk about Gakpo, I think the less I talk about Gakpo nowadays, the better. Because honestly, I feel like I might get a lawsuit at this point. I might actually get a lawsuit from that guy. Honestly, how do you stop a goal from going in? How do you stop a goal from going in? What's going on there? I honestly have no words. I'm running out of words to talk about Gakpo. I'm running out of words. I feel like I've been speaking about him all season. All season. The lack of dynamism from what is he, 25, 26-year-old is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. How are you moving like Salah, who's 33? Actually, Salah can move better than you. Salah's not washed. Honestly, lads, I actually believe Salah's not washed. If I look at Gakpo and I look at Salah, I think Salah's not washed. Salah is not washed compared to this brother. Honestly, do you guys believe that you look at Salah and you think you put him in the same bracket as Gakpo? You can't put the guy in the same bracket as Gakpo when this Gakpo guy is absolutely... What good does he do? What good does he serve? What good does he... At least Salah can play the ball. At least Salah can... he can't move past the defender. At least Salah can take a shot on goal and actually be effective in doing that. And he can still... Honestly, he hasn't scored in a while. But honestly, I still believe in him to start scoring goals from somewhere. I still believe in him. Gakpo, there's no belief. There's no belief. He does the same thing on time after time after time. Defenders knows where he's going. Every defender in the league knows where he's going. Salah at least has something about him. Something about him where he's like, I'm putting the ball in the back of the net. Whatever happens. Whatever happens here. Just don't put them in the same bracket again. Honestly, Liverpool fans in general, don't put them in the same bracket, please. Honestly, if we might need 2 new wingers, but Salah's not done. Salah's not like, oh my god, we need to sell him, go to Saudi, this and that. Bro, I'd rather Gakpo go to Saudi. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather Gakpo go Saudi. At least we get more money off him. At least we do. Honestly, and he'd probably... I don't understand how we'd get more money off him, to be honest. Football's football at the end of the day. You just he's younger and you'll suddenly find something. We'll find someone that could pay over the odds for him. Honestly, lads, the less I say about the manager, the better as well. I honestly believe that in his stubbornness, we won't go very far. In his stubbornness, we won't go very far. And I honestly believe that we have a chance for this Champions League this year. I wholeheartedly believe that we have a chance for winning a Champions League, even FA Cup. So this manager has the opportunity to make this league, to make this season special. I don't think it's a possibility with this manager. I really don't. Now I'm looking back at thinking that by, like, in the moments, in the big moments, in those Champions League moments, when we're losing games, and he has no plan B, he's gonna look at the bench and he's gonna look at Ryan Gamoa and Chiesa and these and put him on so late in the game when we're losing. I'm like, do you know Gakpo is not the solution? And there's a Lamine Yamal-esque player sitting on the bench that was absolutely incredible today. Ngamoa is absolute. He is in the Lamine Yamal class of dribbling. I said this on my Twitter at Mustokes Footy. He is in the Lamine Yamal class of dribbling. He's absolutely incredible. When we're talking about footballers, he's absolutely incredible. And Van Dijk should have scored from a Rio Ngamoa pass. He should have scored from a Rio Ngamoa cross today. Ngamoa, everything good came from him since he came on the 64th minute. Everything good came from him. And it's honestly ridiculous how the manager doesn't see it, and he didn't start him in a Wolves game that are bottom of the league. Like, you look at the face of it and you think, this is the perfect game to start Rio Ngamoa. And then suddenly I just see Gakpo week and week. Honestly, it just doesn't make sense to me. Where does he warrant a start for me? What are you seeing that's different? What are you seeing that's special about Gakpo compared to Rio Ngamoa? When I see Rio Ngamoa, I see a player that could be out of this world. That could be out of the ordinary. Something special, something new, something fresh. Honestly, he could be the guy. Chiesa has run out of form. Chiesa has run out. Honestly, I feel like every time you put him on, he's like, yeah, I'm just here for vibes now. Every time, before he used to put his all in games, but because he's been such a bench player week in, week out now, that his confidence he's like, yo, like, what can I do? You put me on here 5 minutes, second string minutes, and he's just saying, yo, like, do whatever you want. And Chiesa's just chilling. He's not as trying as he used to. Honestly, the players on the bench are not, fighting for the manager anymore. They're not going to be fighting for you. They're not going to be trying to put their all in for you. If you're giving them the minutes that you're giving them. Honestly, like, that's bottom of the league Wolves, lads. A couple of weeks ago, we were saying this could be one of the worst Premier League sides of all time. The worst Premier League sides of all time. Honestly, I think they've been pretty decent ever since we played against them at Anfield. I think they've been pretty decent. I honestly have liked the way Wolverhampton has played. Honestly, but nowadays I'm fair play. Not fair play to them. I can't even. Nowadays I look at us and I think, goodness me, we could use what's the player, the Rodrigo player. We could use João Gomez. We could use Matheus Mane. I'll take Matheus Mane over Gakpo. I would. Honest. I would take Matheus Mane over Gakpo. Honestly, lads. It's another game. And it's another howler. Liverpool lose the bottom of the league, Wolves. I'm so disappointed. I'm tired. I don't know what to say anymore. Honestly, if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Hit the notification bell. If you haven't subscribed, we're close to 150 as well. One away from 150. I need 200. I need 200 subs. Get me to 200 subs as well. Straight from Musa and peace.